Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel LovewaterHealing, and I'm here to do a reading for all of my Cancers for the month of January. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's get into where we're at for January. I realize that I'm a couple days late. So it's just I've been doing my readings when I feel called to get them done. And that's sort of where the energy is playing out. I know that it will become more steady as the months go on, but as in everything, I just feel like it's super important to follow your bliss as opposed to force something into nature or into being. And that's where I'm at. Okay, Cancer, here we go. Wish says, when we stand at the edge of a wishing well, we throw coins into the well with the hope that something will change in our life. Instead of wishing, have the courage to dive into the wishing well. Delve into the depths, and you will find the richness of your soul. As you are immersed in your splendor, all is transformed. Okay, I could take that for you. I love that. Wish, that's beautiful. Cancer, now it's all upon you. You've already put out to the universe what you want. Now, what are you focusing so hard on that you don't want? Because you keep getting that in your life. That cycle keeps coming in for you. So what are you so focused on that you don't want? Get off of that subject already. Get off of the subject and start being on the subjects of the things that you do want and that come easily to you. If a thought comes easily to you and makes you feel good, focus and stay on that thought or that feeling of that thought by bringing more delicious thoughts into that circle. Stay there for as long as you can. Because you're focused on out of a direction that you don't want to be. If you just continue to focus on finding the joy and the kindness and the laughter and the happiness in your life, everything that you actually want in a positive way will start coming towards you. But as soon as you focus in a direction that you don't want, because you're so fearful of it, or you feel angry or frustrated or jealous, or you feel however you feel, and it's not the frequency that you want it to be on, you can't just take and, flip over to a different emotional frequency unless you're willing to see and have the perception of reality in front of you that it exists. So why worry about things that don't exist? They're past things that you're focused on. Start focusing on who you are right now in the moment. Focus on where you're going. You only have control over yourself. You have no control over anyone else. And when you start to recognize and realize that, then you start crafting the reality that you're looking for. Then the wishes that you're making, that you want to come true, come to fruition, because that's where you're at. Stop fighting so hard against going upriver. Your raft will only go so far until it brings you back again. So instead, point your boat in the direction of something that feels good to you, as opposed to beating yourself up over and over and over again with all the things that don't. Optimism, joy, happiness, this is not a made-up thing. Start being in your bliss again and finding the things and doing the things that bring you happiness. Find your joy. Have faith in who you are and stop hanging in there. Stop waiting around for someone to make the changes for you. Do it for yourself. Make the choice where you choose yourself. You may come across this month also someone that has a lot of faith in you and believes in your victory and your triumph. And this is all you've been asking for. You wanted that loving relationship, that new beginning. You wanted those things in your life and you thought, I'm not worthy of that. But now you see a different vantage point. You understand how important it is to love yourself. You understand that there's no one else out there that's going to do that for you. No one else out there brings you happiness. You are the only one who brings you happiness. So choose to be happy. Choose the joy. Choose the love. Choose that side of life. So when you're making the wishes for the things that you want to perceive as part of your future, they're already done. They're already here. They're already part of the moment that becomes your future. The future is not tomorrow. The future is the next millisecond that you're still here. So if you understand that concept, like it's already done. You already created it for yourself. Now you just have to get out of your own way and actually, I don't know, have some joy. I don't know, find something that feels good. I don't know, go out and scream at the universe, read a book, get into something where you get your mind off of the things that you don't want it to be. That's all, how simple it is. And it's actually much harder for humans to get out of their own way than you'd be surprised about. Okay, fairies, what do you got to say? Fairies, what do we got? Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. And that can't be more on par for you, Cancer. Can't be more on par. You only are the only ones who truly know what you desire. You can speak those desires to other people, but they're not going to fully hear you if it's not what they desire for you. What? I know, right? Blew you away with that one, I know. Because if they don't perceive that your reality can have that as part of your reality, then when you're talking to them, it's just a bunch of, you know, Charlie Brown's parents. Just a bunch of Charlie Brown's mother off in the background. Wah, 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 wah. That's all they hear, Cancer. So instead of telling them about your desires, keep it to yourself. Because you're the only one who truly knows what you desire. So just keep it to yourself. And then just keep moving forward. It doesn't have to be that hard. What's your, okay, citrine. Money, money, money. Unnecessary worries. So citrine's really good by your front door. It brings in prosperity and abundance. In this case, seeing a piece of citrine like as a screenshot on your phone or wearing a piece of citrine will help release the burdens of worries by giving them to the universe for healing and solutions. So it's about you then choosing to have faith in the process of who you are and then just having fun to go through it. You know what you want, you know what you desire. Put your wish out there and then let it go and focus on something else. Focus on something that you can easily think of that brings you joy. Something that you can bring in more deliciousness. If it's something as like simple in this human existence as like a nut cup, focus on how that nut cup makes you feel. It's a dessert, by the way. Focus on how that dessert makes you feel. Focus on the first time you tried it. Focus on all the different delicious emotions that go along with it. And you'll see all of a sudden that all these things start to come into your existence, the things that you want, the things that you wish for, because you're focused in a completely different direction. You've changed your frequency. You've literally thought or tasted something. You made something physical for yourself in the moment because you knew that it brought you joy in order to bring about the things that you really want. And that's all it is. It's just about you making the wish and then forgetting that you made the wish. Just forget you made the wish. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. Because all these moments are just future moments. And all the ones behind us are just past. They don't exist anymore. And if we see that for what it is and we don't live in our past and we don't bring it up over and over and over again and talk about it and make it like it's something that's right now. If it's something that's right now, it's what you're experiencing right now. If it's something from your past and you're still experiencing it, well, it's time to move on from it. It's time to let it go. It's time to realize that I had that life experience and I don't want to repeat it. Right? That's all it is. There you go. That's all I have for you, Cancer. I really appreciate you being here. As always, love your water and love yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you.